Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, Vibeto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, the Minot Vistas took game number one tonight, 1-0 here at BNC National Bank Field in Mandan, North Dakota. The Vistas now sit at 5-4. 9 games into the 2020 season. The Mandan Chiefs sit at 3-6 after their loss to the Vistas. In game number one, it was a 1-0 score. In game number one, Aiden Albee with the distance for the Vistas. Aaron's on the other side for the Chiefs, had a pretty nice outing himself. Aaron's came out with 7 1/3 inning played. Gave up 6 hits here tonight. Ben Klein-Connect is on the hill for the Chiefs in game number 2. Catching for the Chiefs in game number 2 is Isaac Huddle behind the plate. The Vistas will start with Chase Burke, Derek Nygaard, Jack Plemmel, and Kersey Harris, followed by Logan Burke. Gavin Watkins, the DH. Braden McCarty, who's catching again for the Vistas. Jonas Bubak in left field, and Tellen Hebert in right field. Eli Nissen gets the call for the Vistas on the hill in game number 2. Chase Burke comes to bat, and with that, we'll bring in legendary voice of the Magic City here for the call on the play-by-play of game number 2, the future Hall of Famer, Mr. Scott Cattell.
Well, thank you very much, Nick, and welcome baseball fans to game number 2. Chase Burke steps in against Klein-Connect, and the first pitch is outside and high for a ball 1. Chase in game number 1, 1 for 3, had a leadoff double in the third, and then was stranded at third. He also flew out, chopped back to the catcher, and had a sacrifice fly. There's a fly ball to deep left field, but in the park, and making the catch out in left field is Anthony Johnson for out number 1 of game 2 after 2 pitches for Ben Klein-Connect, who's a right-hander. Again, as Nick mentioned, around the infield for Mandan at third, Avery Bogner, the shortstop Lucas Burgum, second baseman Stenson Kuntz, and Easton Andreessen is at first base. Left to right in the outfield, Anthony Johnson, Jake Ahrens, and Cole Schmidt behind the plate, Isaac Huddle, and again, the right-hander Ben Klein-Connect on the mound. Here's the 1-0 pitch to number 2 hitter Derek Nygaard, the shortstop for Minot. He was 0 for 3. Flied out a couple of times, grounded out, and had a base on balls in that first game. Here's the 1-1 pitch from Klein-Connect to Nygaard. It's high, ball 2. Ball gets by the catcher Huddle back to the backstop, so that will be retrieved. We'll get a new baseball in play here. Again, just a gorgeous night here in Mandan for baseball. Again, Minot won the first game 1-0. And that ball's ripped to center field, but right at Jake Ahrens. Oh, boy, he didn't even have to make a step right or left. It was hit sharply, but right at Ahrens. So 2 up and 2 down, 6 pitches for Klein-Connect in this first inning. And that will bring to the batter, to the plate, Jack Plemmel, the first baseman for Minot. Jack in the game 1, 1 for 2 at a single, and also walked. And he steps in from the right side. First pitch by Klein-Connect. That will be strike 1 on the outside corner. Minot again in action. Again, they come up on Tuesday. They'll play a couple of counter games in Dickinson before hosting the Heilman Performance Invitational next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Corbett Field. They're strike 2, 0-2 now on Plemmel. The Chiefs, by the way, under Jake Kincaid, they will be off until Monday. Well, they'll travel to the eastern part of the state and take on the Grand Forks Royals. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Klein-Connect to Plemmel. And he holds off on that one, and it's high, 1-2. Top of the first inning here. Vistas looking for the sweep here. From BNC National Bank Field, Veterans Memorial Stadium in Mandan. Ground ball, shortstop, dives by Burgum there, but he won't be able to make a throw. It'll be an infield hit for Jack Plemmel. First hit of the ball game for either ball club. Nice play there by the shortstop, Burgum. Just had to lay himself out, did not have time to come to his feet and throw Plemmel out. So the cleanup hitter, Kersey Harris for third baseman. Number 6, he'll come to the plate. Kersey was 0 for 2, struck out once, walked, and flew out in the first game. Here's the first pitch and that's a chopper out to the left side of the field, picked up by the third baseman. Throw to first, got him just in time. Good play over there by Bogner, the third baseman. and Minot's out in the top of the first inning. They go down, no runs, 1 hit, there was no. Mandan errors, and 1 man left on base. Half inning of play, it's the Vistas nothing, Mandan coming to bat. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bissett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bissett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
Well, we go to the top of the bottom of the first inning. The Chiefs will come to bat. This is their lineup real quickly. Anthony Johnson leading off. Batting second will be Easton Andreessen. Batting third, Isaac Huddle, the catcher. Cole Schmidt, the cleanup hitter, the right fielder. Blake Ahrens, the losing pitcher in Game 1. In center field will bat fifth. Lucas Burgum, the shortstop, will bat sixth. Garrett Freilich, the designated hitter, bats seventh. The eighth hitter, Avery Bogner, the third baseman. And Stenson Kuntz getting the start at second base. He will bat ninth. The pitcher for Minot will be left-hander Eli Nissen. His catcher today, Braden McCarty. Again, third base, Kersey Harris, the shortstop. Derek Nygaard, second baseman Logan Merck, first baseman Jack Plemmel, left to right. In the outfield is Jonas Bubak. In left field, center fielder Chase Burke, and right fielder Kellen Hebert. By the way, the umpires for this ball game, Jed Steiner, Jesse Welk, and Andrew Fisher. I do not exactly know which one is behind the plate, but those are your umpires. First pitch by the left-hander Nissen is a strike one call. Nissen, a left-hander, throws well, it was a 78-mile pitch right there, the first one. And he's a younger kid too, but he can bring the heat at times. I think this is his second outing, maybe his third outing of the year for the Vistas. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Strike three. Boy, he fooled Anthony Johnson on that one. And Johnson goes down swinging. Johnson in Game 1 was 0 for 3. That'll bring Andreessen Easton, the first baseman, to the plate, wearing uniform number 7. Bottom of the first inning. No score. Mandan batting here. First pitch by Nissen. He is throwing 4 pitches, and he has 4 strikes. That's the way Pat Arnston wants to see this start for the left-hander. Second, 0-1 pitch. Just outside, ball 1. Again, Jake Kincaid, the head coach of the Chiefs. He's at third base. At first base for the Chiefs is Eddie Streeter, another assistant coach, longtime coach in both baseball and basketball, Len Stanley. Ready? Here is the 1-2. That's outside, 2-2. Coming even at 2-2. On deck is the cleanup hitter, Cole Schmidt. Or excuse me, I'm sorry, it's Isaac Huddle. The number 3 hitter is on deck. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That one, check swing, pop fly right back to Nissen, and he'll make the catch easily for 2 up and 2 down. And Isaac Huddle, the catcher to the plate, he had, 2 hits in that first game? Yeah, he had a double and a single along with a ground out for 2 for 3. He is the leading Mandan average-wise. Coming in, I think it was 467 coming into the first game. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Minot playing pretty much straight away on the left-handed swinging catcher for Mandan. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That's a called strike. Got to kind of wait for this home plate umpire. He's a little bit deliberate on the strike call.
Wants to make sure he's got it right.
Exactly. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one, strike 2, down on the knees. So Nissen having an easy inning to date, but he's still got to get one more on the left-handed hitting catcher, Isaac Huddle. Here's the 1-2. Just outside. Count evens out at 2-2.
By the way, 66 degrees at the temp at the time of our first pitch tonight. 2 degrees cooler than for game number 1. 68 to start our night at 5:30 tonight.
Here's the 2-2 pitch outside. Full count now to the left-handed hitting Huddle. Again, killing up hitter Cole Schmidt. Coming up next. Here is the 3-2. Fouled off the third base side over the press box here behind us, which is, I remember working back in this press box back in the day when the Class B high school tournament was always here. this is a much different press box than it was back in those days. Here's a fly ball to left field, drifting to the foul pole, but Bubak will run it down, make the catch in fair territory, and Mandan goes down, 3 up, 3 down in the first inning after 1 inning of play. It's Mandan nothing, the Vistas nothing. You're listening to Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
To the top of the second inning we go. Just want to remind you that, let me find my sheet here. Planet Pizza, area's largest laser tag playground. Free delivery. You can call them at 701-852-1700. 20 years in the Magic City. Planet Pizza is out of this world. Top of the second inning, Minot will send their 5, 6, and 7 hitters to the plate. Logan Merck, the second baseman, Kelvin Watkins, the DH, and Braden McCarty, the catcher. Again, cooling off around the state of North Dakota today, Nick, after the, almost 90-degree weather yesterday, cooling off. It was even cooler in the Magic City today, but it's supposed to warm up again. So, but still, great evening for baseball. Just put a jacket or a sweatshirt on, and well, you can watch some pretty good baseball right here.
Yeah, we've had cloud cover all day tonight at the BNC National Bank. All day and all night, I should say here. The lights have been on since 5:30. And as the sun continues to go down, that temperature will continue to drop, but you couldn't ask for much more. The wind is pretty much still here tonight. You can barely see on the PSP video here the dead center field, 385 away from home plate.
Not moving.
That American flag is just sitting still. A beautiful sight for summer night here in North Dakota.
Logan Merck will come to the plate to start the top half of the second inning. Logan in game number 1. Had a single in 3 trips. He scored the only run. That came in the second inning on a Caleb Ring RBI single. Here is Merck from the right side. First pitch is a called strike.
Well, the Vistas are looking to get the bats going just a little bit. That's been their Achilles heel so far this year. They haven't been able to get the sticks really moving a whole bunch. Looking to change that in game 2 tonight in Mandan.
0-1 pitch is popped up behind the plate. Is it going to stay in play? Catcher Huddle over by the Mandan dugout. And could not make the catch. I think he had a couple of concerns there. He had the big railing on the Mandan dugout and also the base of the grandstand. So trying to avoid that and couldn't make the catch. So Merck will stay alive. He's 0-2 in the hole. Again, Kelvin Watkins on deck. So here's the 0-2 pitch from Klein Connect. Strike 3, swinging through that high fastball is Merck. He'll go down swinging. That's out number 1 in the second. And I'll bring up Kelvin Watkins, the DH. He 0 for 3 in game 1. Ground out, a pop-up, and a fly-out. 0 for 3. Here's the first pitch by Klein Connect to the right-handed hitting Kelvin Watkins. And that's high and outside, ball 1. Again, this summer baseball program delayed just a bit because of the COVID-19. There was no high school baseball. Well, actually, there was no high school activities in the spring this year. And that one's called strike, 1-1. All the high school activities shut down pretty much on day 2 of the state class A boys and girls basketball tournament back in March. That one's a curveball, stays high.
Yeah, Minot High didn't have an appearance for boys or girls at the state class A, but as we all know, Scotty, you're a staple at the Class B tournament. Glad to have you back on the air tonight for some summer baseball.
It's my pleasure. Having a good time there. Ooh, that's strike 2 called there. Count evens at 2-2. On deck again, Braden McCarty, the catcher. Kleinkinet set, gets his sign from Huddle. Here is his 2-2 pitch. Curved ball down low. Staying off it was Watkins. Count goes full now at 3-2. 3-2 count coming here for Kelvin Watkins. And here's the right-hander's delivery. And did he go? They say no. Oh, they do call him out. They say that he did go around. Plate umpire. Watkins was headed to first base thinking he had the walk. And the home plate umpire called that one on his own. Said that he broke the plane of the plate. So 2 strikeouts back-to-back to start the second. Here's Braden McCarty for the Vistas. First pitch to him. Right back up the middle, up into center field. McCarty with the second hit of the ball game for the Vistas in his third of the 2 games. He was 2 for 3 in the first game, and then gets this one here in game number 2. 2 outs. Jonas Bubak, his first appearance tonight in this doubleheader. Left fielder wearing uniform number 22. Throw over to first base. McCarty dives back in. Number 9 hitter Tellen Hebert on deck. Here's Klein Canet. His pitch high, way high.
Got to be careful with Huddle. He's got a gun on him. We saw that in game number 1. He had to throw down a second that resulted in an out. Quick on his heels as well. He's not afraid to throw down to first.
Here's the 1-0 pitch, strike 1. So both pitchers work pretty quickly, and both of them throwing a lot of strikes right now. Makes the game move along a little faster. Here's Klein Canet out of the stretch. The look at first. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-1. 2-1, 2 outs here, top of the second inning from BNC National Bank Field here in Mandan. It's Vista baseball. Here's the 2-1. That one just low, so the count goes to 3-1. Trying to get on any way, anyhow to give Tellen Hebert an opportunity. The number 9 hitter. Here's Klein Canet with the 3-1. That's a called strike, 3-2. So that will get the first base runner, McCarty, off on the pitch here with 3-2, 2 outs. Klein Canet takes a look at McCarty, now gets his sign. He's into the stretch. Here's the 3-2. There goes McCarty. That ball hit the left field. Drifting to left center is the left fielder Johnson. He'll make the catch, and Klein Canet gets out of the inning without any further damage. So for the Vistas in the top half of the second inning, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. After 1.5, it's Vistas nothing, Mandan nothing. You're listening to Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond Tea Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, Vistas Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, we go to the top of the third inning. At Minot's Finest Collision Center, we ensure the proper procedures are followed to repair your vehicle so that the safety features are maintained to keep you and your family safe. We are more than an auto body repair shop. We are Minot's Finest. Call them at 839-0989.
I think both teams after game number 1 tonight, Scott, looking to shore up some of those little things, the base running and some of those unforced errors that can really make or break you in those 1-0 ball games. I think Mandan would like to change what they saw in the running side of things from the on-base positions, and the Vistas the same thing here tonight. Look to see if they can really shore some things up and really start to dial in on the little things here in the early portion of this 2020 season.
All right, leading off the cleanup hitter for the Chiefs in the bottom half of the second inning, that would be Cole Schmidt, 1 for 3 in the first game. First pitch to him, down low, ball 1. It'll be Schmidt, Ahrens, and Burgum. The middle 3 in the order for Mandan here in the second. Here's the pitch, strike, swinging strike, 79 miles per hour there from Eli Nissen. The left-hander on the field. Here's the 1-1. That one to be fouled back out of play. Back behind the grandstand here at Mandan. Again, this baseball park, a part of the entire complex here in Mandan. There's a great pitch right there. That fooled Schmidt. It was an off-speed pitch, and he took it on the outside corner. And actually think that Schmidt was expecting something else and didn't get it. 1 out. Second strikeout for Nissen. Here is Blake Ahrens, center fielder. Strike 1 there. Ahrens, the losing pitcher. Great outing for him in that first one, giving up just the 1 run as Vistas won at 1-0. He also at the plate was 2 for 2 with a double and a single. There's strike 2. Boy, Nissen doesn't take a lot of time between pitches, and so far he's been on target.
He hums them too, 80 miles an hour. That one registered on the pitch count up to 21, and he's been around that 80 mark the entire game.
That one's high, 1-2, trying to get Ahrens to chase it.
Yeah, Ahrens had a good outing in the first game. 7 1/3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run given up. Nice outing for him.
That one gets by McCarty and all the way to the backstop. That ball retrieved by the on-deck batter. That would be Blake Ahrens, or excuse me, Lucas Burgum. 2-2. Count here to the right-handed hitting Blake Ahrens. 1 out, bottom of the second, no score. They got him on the fastball. Down probably out of the strike zone, but Ahrens swung through it. Third strikeout for Nissen. And the batter will be Lucas Burgum, the shortstop. Lucas in game 1 was 0 for 3, striking out twice. 1 swinging and 1 called. 2 outs here in the second for Mandan. No score here. Here's the first pitch. Low, ball 1. 25 pitches for Nissen through almost 2 innings. Good number for him. That one hit hard to center field. Burke going to his right. He'll make the catch. 6 up, 6 down for the Mandan Chiefs in the first 2 innings. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left for Mandan. After 2 innings of play, it's the Vistas nothing, the Chiefs nothing. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
No score as we go to the top of the 3rd inning here between the Vistas and Mandan. Remember, if you're buying or selling a home, let 701 Realty's Andrew Goodmanson make your experience positive. Call him today at 701-240-1965. It'll be the 9, 1, and 2 hitters for Minot in this top half of the 3rd inning. Kellen Hebert, then back to the top of the order, Chase Burke and Derek Nygaard. To face the right-hander, Ben Kleinknecht. Kleinknecht, 2 innings pitched. He's given up 2 hits. He's walked nobody, struck out 2. So right now we've settled into a pretty good pitcher's duel here. Minot with 2 hits. Mandan still looking for hit number 1. Again, the head coach of the Vistas, Pat Arnston. He's down there at the 3rd base coaching box, and a former Vista and a former pretty good athlete from Minot High, the assistant coach at first base, Creighton Rudolph. First pitch is high and outside. That takes me back a while, Nick, looking at Creighton Rudolph down at first base. I'll get to more of that story in just a bit. Here's the 1-0 pitch. It's 1-1. I remember when his dad was the football coach at Minot State, and Creighton probably maybe was a, 3rd, 4th, 5th grader. That's how long I've known the kid, and now he's growing up, which, you know what that means.
Yes, I do.
Scotty K's gotten a little older.
Well, we talk about that today on the way down.
And not any more wiser. 1-2 the count again on Hebert. Here is the 1-2 pitch from the right-hander. That's outside, 2-2.
Well, when we had the conversation on the Inside Look podcast talking about your career, 40 years as the voice of Minot High Athletics and Beavers Athletics, you're going to have some stories. You're going to know some people throughout that time. It's certainly a pretty special thing when you think about it, Scott. That's a lot of work and a lot of dedication to Minot Athletics.
Fall back there by Hebert. Count remains 2-2. Hebert, by the way, in game number 1 was 1 for 3 with a single. Here's the pitch. High fastball. Swings through it. Hebert will go down swinging. Third strikeout for Kleinkinet. We're back to the top of the order with Chase Burke. He flew out in the first inning. Chase had some great defensive plays in that first game. Strike one there. Chase coming up this fall. Hopefully, we will play some high school football. He will probably be the premier running back for the Minot High Magicians. Played a key role in their squad last year, along with Peyton Fillion. That one gets by catcher huddle all the way to the backstop. Count evens at 1-1. Understand through a Twitter tweet that I got, Nick, that one of the Badlands Big Stick players from the Saberdog or from the Expedition League, same league that the Saberdogs are in, tested positive today for COVID-19.
Oh, no.
It'll be interesting to see how that kind of affects that schedule because they were supposed to get underway later this month. Here is the 1-2 pitch, sharply hit to the second baseman. Kuntz up with it onto the first Dreesen, and 2 up, 2 out here in the third inning. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see with that positive COVID-19 what the Expedition League does because they were to start, I think, next week with 6 teams, 3 in each division, with the hopes of bringing them all back in a year. It's been a weird spring and summer, hasn't it? There's a ball hit to the second baseman on the line drive. That's Kuntz making the play off the bat of Nygaard. And this one's moving rather quickly along for the Vistas in the third. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left. 2.5 in the books. We have no score. Vistas and Chiefs. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
This presentation on the PSP network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, Vibeto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
We go to the bottom of the half of the third inning. For Mandan, it'll be their 7, 8, 9 hitters. PSP Network is the home for the top games and best competition in Western North Dakota. Follow PSP Network on Facebook at the PSP Network, and make sure to follow PSP Network on Twitter. Network PSP to stay up to date. Did I do that all right, Nick?
Well, you got to be careful. Those are that ad read.
Well, there's a lot of PSPs in there.
There's a lot of PSPs in there. That's my ad read for you. I appreciate you reading those for us tonight.
You got to promote yourself, you know. Well, hey, we'll go to the 7, 8, 9 hitters. First one will be Garrett Freilich, the designated hitter, wearing uniform number 21. His first appearance in this doubleheader. First pitch from Nissen is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes to the right-handed hitting Garrett Freilich. And that one's high, ball 2, 2-0. Again, Harris at third. The shortstop is Nygaard, second baseman Merck, first baseman Plemmel. Here's Nissen on the mound to catcher McCarty. There's strike 2-1. Left to right in the outfield is is Jonas Bubak. In left, center fielder Chase Burke, and right fielder Tellen Hebert. Here's Nissen with the 2-1 pitch to Freilich. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Count evens at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the third. No score here from BNC National Bank Field here in Mandan. Strike 3, swung right through that one. So recording his his third strikeout, 4th strikeout of the ball game is Nissen. And to the plate now is the third baseman. That would be Bogner, Avery Bogner, the third baseman, batting for the first time in game 2. Down low, ball 1. His game 1 stats were 1 for 3. He had a single in 3 trips, batting here in the second. There's a nice pitch inside corner. One coming here from Nissen to Bogner. That's a ball just low. Boy, I love how Nissen does it on the mound. He likes to keep the ball low, and he's not, when he does miss, he's not missing by much. There's a high fastball swung through by Bogner. He's faced 8 or 7 now, and he's struck out 4 of them already. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Nissen to Bogner here, the number 8 hitter in the order for Mandan. That ball hit right at Logan Merck. Hit hard, but right at Merck. He didn't even have to move. 2 up and 2 down, 8 up and 8 down for the Chiefs. And the batter now, the number 9 hitter, number 4. That would be the second baseman, Stenson Coots. Again, this is his first appearance at the plate in this doubleheader. Mandan trying to gain a split, lost game 1, 1-0. In what was a pretty good pitcher's duel between Ahrens and Almy. There's strike 1. Had 7 innings, gave up 6 hits, struck out 4 in a complete game 5 hitter. Actually 5 hits is what it was. There's a foul back, make it 0-2. If Coots can reach, the leadoff hitter, Anthony Johnson, will bat. We're in the 3rd inning here, scheduled for 7. 0-2 coming from Nissen. Strike 3, swung right through it. 5th strikeout of the ball game. He has faced 9, and he struck out 5. It's 9 up, 9 down for Mandan. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left after 3 complete. Vistas nothing, Chiefs nothing. We're back. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
To the top of the 4th inning we go. No score. Minot has 2 hits, no hits for the Mandan Chiefs. Diamond T Ranch is proud to bring you Minot Vistas baseball. Diamond T Ranch, home of the premier Hereford cattle just south of Minot. Former Vista state champions Luke Erickson and John Erickson from Diamond T Ranch wish the Minot Vistas and all of their competitors good luck this season. Visit DiamondTRanchND.com. To the top of the 4th, it will be the 3-4-5 hitters for the Vistas. Jack Plemmel, Kersey Harris, and Logan Merck. Minot, no runs, 2 hits. They've committed no errors, and they've left 2 on base. Mandan, no runs, no hits, no errors, and they've left nobody on base.
Quick trivia for you. Do you remember what color Luke Erickson's glove was when he pitched for the Vistas back in 2002 to 2004?
Red.
It was red.
I was going to go red or blue. So I went with red. Okay, first pitch from Klein Connect to Plemmel is a ball. Plemmel singled to center or left center in the 1st inning. Second hit of this double hitter. That one outside, ball 2. Again, Vistas in action on the road again in Dickinson. Tuesday night, they come home to host the Heilman Performance Invitational next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That one up high and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Or excuse me, 2 balls, no strikes. 2 balls, no strikes. Cleanup hitter Kersey Harris on deck. Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Well, actually, it was 3-0 pitch there. They only had 2-0 up on the board. I wasn't paying attention. First walk given up there by Klein Clinette. Second time on base for Plemmel, and the batter is Kersey Harris. Kersey grounded to third baseman. He had that high chopper to end the first to third baseman Bogner. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. On deck is the number 5 hitter, Logan Merck. Mandan again, they'll play in that Minot tournament next week, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, along with Pierce, South Dakota, Bismarck. There's a strike and a team to be named later, along with the Vistas. 0-2 now on the cleanup hitter, Harris for Minot. Stretch, the look, the pitch. Down low, outside, ball 1 and 2. Mandan playing, Harris to pull the ball. Right fielder Schmidt way over into right center. That ball grounded deep into the hole at short. And he bobbles it. Again, it was going to be a tough throw. Let's see. They're going to give him a hit. I think that's what he should get. And first hit for Kersey Harris. And Minot's got the leadoff batters, both of them on base. Plummer via the walk and the single by Harris to deep short. Batter now Logan Merck. He struck out swinging in the second. But this is where the Vistas need to start cashing in when they get runners in scoring position. Merck might be bunting right here. Even though he's the number 5 hitter, we might be trying to we are going to try to lay down a bunt, and he pulls it back to the screen. Some people would say you got your number 5 hitter bunting, Nick, but with the problem that Minot has had getting guys around to score, this is probably the best thing to do right now for Coach Pat Ernson. Here's the 0-1 coming to Merck. Let's see if he's bunting again. Yes, he is. This time he gets it down. Pitcher will pick it up. He's going to go to third. Oh, they got him. Great play there by Kleinknecht. And if he would have hesitated even a fraction of a second more, Plemmel would have been safe at second or at third. But he's out 1-5. Taking a chance there, but it works out for the Chiefs. That'll be a fielder's choice for Merck, and Kelvin Watkins, who's a strikeout victim in the second, will bat here. Again, runners still at first and second, but now 1 out in the game, in the inning. Here's Kleinknecht. He's ready. Here's the pitch. Ball down low, and gets good job there by Huddle to keep it in front of him, so the runners could not advance. That bunt from Merck was probably not the best bunt, wasn't what Logan was looking for. He kind of hit it a little too hard right back to the pitcher. And Kleinknecht never even hesitated. He just turned and threw to third. Here's Watkins, 1-0 pitch. He hits one. That one's going to get down. Left center, they're going to send. That will score Kersey Harris from the second with the first run of the game. Stopping at second is Merck. And on first base with the RBI single, Kelvin Watkins hit it right to the gap in front of both left fielder and center fielder Anderson or Johnson and Aarons. And Minot is on the board, leading 1-0 here in the fourth. Still have runners in first and second, and 1 down. The batter McCarty singled up the middle in the first. He's got 3 hits today in 4 at bats for McCarty, the Vista catcher. Pitch. That one fouled sharply down the first base line, out of play. Another one coming, the 0-1 pitch will come here. Again, Merck at second, Watkins at first. They're not holding Watkins. First baseman Andreessen playing in front of him. That is ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on deck. Jonas Bubak, that's left fielder. So Kleinknecht looks at his catcher. Huddle now. McCarty calls timeout. Stretch here by Kleinknecht. To look at Merck at second base. The pitch. Down low. 2 balls, 1 strike. 53 pitches now for Kleinknecht. We're in the top half of the fourth inning. Minot has drawn first blood on the RBI single by Kelvin Watkins and lead 1-0. They have 4 hits. Again, McCarty calls timeout, steps out of the box. Again, McCarty with a middle right back up the middle in the second inning. He could deliver here again. We get another run. That one I think will drop. Will it? No, great catch by Kuntz, the catcher, or the second baseman. Throw back to first. They almost double up Watkins. That's a great play by Kuntz. He was playing towards second base. He kind of holding the runner at second, had to go a long way. Wasn't hit hard. It was just on the outfield grass, but he still had to make the great play.
Yeah, great reaction time there, and then had to fully extend out to dive out, Golden Glove style. Second one away. Excellent play there from Stetson Kuntz at second base for the Chiefs.
There is Bubak, who flew out to left in the second, excuse me. Strike one there. Minot has gotten on the board, but again, they have a runner in scoring position. Would love to add some insurance right here in support of their pitcher, Eli Nissen, who's been very good through 3 innings. Here's the pitch by Kleinknecht. That one's going to be grounded down to third. That'll be picked up by Bogner, and he'll just step on the bag, and the inning is over. But the Vistas do get on the board. They pick up 1 run on 2 hits. There was no Mandan errors, and there was 2 left on base. After 3.5 innings of play, now it's the Minot Vistas 1, the Mandan Chiefs nothing. This is Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought.
It will be the 1, 2, and 3 hitters through three innings. Eli Nissen has not given up a run. He has not walked anybody, and he has struck out 5. 1 in the first, 2 in the second, and 2 more in the third.
Leading off for your Mandan Chiefs in the
4 of them by swinging strikes, 1 as a called strike. Anthony Johnson, the leadoff hitter, will bat here in the top of the 4th inning. The left fielder, he was a strikeout victim back in the first to Nissen. Nissen, a left-hander, throws the ball pretty hard. This is the first opportunity that I've got to see him. There's a bunt right out there. Nissen will pick it up, trying to get a throw to first. Good play. Johnson, great idea right there, Nick. He just kind of bunted it a little bit too hard and gave the opportunity to Nissen to pick it up and throw him out. So 1 out in the 4th, and Easton Andreessen, who hit a lazy pop fly right back to Nissen back in the first. Strike 1. Boy, I'm impressed with this Nissen kid. This is the first time I've seen him. He throws it pretty good, and he looks like he's got good location. That one hit right down the first baseline. Plemmel will pick it up, bobble it, pick it back up, and he'll make the play unassisted at first base.
Yeah, he's been good here in the ball game. Through 4 2/3 inning, he hasn't given up a hit yet to the ball game. He's kept it right around 80 miles an hour for the most part here. One of the youngsters for him, and he's doing a nice job today on this outing without a doubt. 2 away.
Huddle at the plate. The left-handed hitting catcher throws it back into the screen. He flew out to left fielder Bubak back in the first inning. So it's 0-1 on Huddle. Again, as I mentioned in earlier at bat, he is the leading hitter coming into this doubleheader, batting .467 for the Chiefs. That one high, ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, as we mentioned, heading into our first game tonight, Vistas pitching staff, here's the 1-1. Ooh, pretty good pitch, ball 2. Has to be rested because they haven't played since last Wednesday. And now they'll get rested again because they won't play till Tuesday. Here is pop fly out of play back behind us.
Well, that's such a fortunate thing for them early in the season with no high school baseball to get those arms going and get those arms built up to the stamina that they need at this point in the year for summer baseball. It's kind of been a blessing the way the schedule's worked out for the Vistas early on.
2-2 pitch, and that one's going to be run down. Lazy line drive taken there by Nygaard at shortstop. Mandan's had 12 up. Nissen has delivered 12 down. After 4 complete here from BNC National Bank Field in Mandan, it's Minot 1, Mandan nothing. This is summer baseball on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet. Shields. Vibeto Orthodontics. Homesteaders. Tires Plus.
Planet Pizza, area's largest laser tag playground. Free delivery. You could call them at 701-852-1700. 20 years in the Magic City. Planet Pizza is out of this world. And my partner, Nick Hallberg, says if you're looking for a recommendation, what do they call it?
The Blue Buffalo.
Now, what's on Blue Buffalo?
Blue Buffalo is like this. It's like a barbecue. I'm sorry. It's like a chicken wing pizza that's got some onions on there. There's bacon on there. There's hot sauce and chicken. Blue cheese. It's fantastic. I mean,
I was waiting for the blue cheese reference.
It's just fantastic. Hey, by the way, if you get a chance, I know that talking high school and college age kids here, but for all you moms and dads, Sports on Top, right on top of Planet Pizza and Sports on Tap on Burdick and Broadway. A great place for lunch, great place for an adult beverage as well. Sports on Top, proud supporter of everything on the PSP network as well. That place is beautiful.
You bet. 9-1-2 for Minot in the fifth, leading 1-0. Again, a pitcher's duel again. This one in game 2. Tellen Hebert, a strikeout victim in the third. Bats here in the top of the fifth, swings through a fastball. Here is the strike 2, 0-2. And again, a special thanks, Nick, and just going to throw this out. A special thanks to all those people that help PSP do this and give you these games, that sort of thing. You couldn't do this without the help of the business community.
Yeah, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them. We appreciate them. Their support throughout the entire sporting season, on the summer season, in the future as well. It's great to have the support to the community, and we certainly have that in the Magic City. Plenty of those sponsors that make this possible. A huge thank you to all of them.
All right, here's the 0-2 pitch was inside, got by the catcher. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, just missed. Pretty good pitch to be taken there, but count will even at 2-2. Hebert, and then the top of the order, Burke and Nygaard. Minot with 4 hits, 1 run. They lead it. That ball, oh boy, that was a strike 3 and got by Huddle. And he'll be safe at first. That will go as the first error of this doubleheader. That was a pretty good pitch. Huddle must have just took his eye off it because it got right over his glove. It was strike 3, and now, so that will go down as a strikeout for Kleinknecht, but then an error on the catcher, allowing Hebert to get the first. Well, now this is where the Vistas need to produce something when they get a break like that. And the batter is Chase Burke, 0 for 2, grounded out and flied out. Hebert at the off first, getting a pretty good lead over there. Kleinknecht did throw over there before the first pitch. The first pitch is a ball. And all you need is that one inning where you break out and you score 3, 4, 5 runs. It can do so much for your confidence on the offensive end. Hebert diving back in. Derek Nygaard on deck. Now that's just basically a mental error on Huddle's part. He must have took his eye off the ball, and it got by him. Pitch, strike, high fastball swinging through it was Burke.
Well, you feel bad for him too because he's been fantastic in the ball game today with the gun back there. Throw down over to second base, and what he's done, he's been good at the plate as well here today.
Here is strike 2. And it'd be 1-2 here. Hebert will get his lead. Nobody out. He reached on the air on catcher Huddle after missing the called third strike pitch. Here's the pitch. Just outside. Boy, Burke had a notion, but laid off it. It goes to 2-2. Nobody out here. Top of the fifth. Vistas lead it 1-0 here from Mandan. Look at first. Good lead over there by Hebert. Here's the pitch to Burke. Hurt sharply by the diving third baseman, and runners will move up 1 base. Boy, really a great try over there by Bogner. He just could not get stretched out enough. A sharp single to left field for Chase Burke. And here Minot's got something going again now here in the fifth. At second, Tellen Hebert. At first, Chase Burke, Derek Nygaard. has lined the second and flied out. He's 0 for 2. A big opportunity. Let's see if we're bunting here. We did it last time and it didn't work in the last inning. See if Nygaard's bunting. Yes, he is. That ball almost got by. Great play by catcher Huddle. Boy, that bounced about, 3 feet in front of home plate, and Huddle did a great job of blocking it and catching it and not allowing the runners to move.
A little redemption for him there.
Here's the 1-0. Squares the bunt. Down low again. Nice play again by Huddle. That one had to go down to his knees to keep it in front of him. 2-0. So Klein Connect in a little bit of trouble. Here's the 2-0 coming to the number 2 hitter, Nygaard. Squares again. Bunt. He bunts it a little too hard again. That one, he's going to be out at third. Again, Nygaard bunted it a little bit too hard, and that gave Klein Connect the opportunity to throw Hebert out at third. Second time that has happened. And that's just all you want. All you want Nygaard to do is just lay that ball down either the third or the first base side or right out in front of the catcher. You don't want to get it too far out where the pitcher can make the play. But it's 1 out. Runners again still at first and second. Plemmel the batter. First pitch is a called strike. Jack 1 for 1. Singled in the first and then walked in the second. Or walked in the fourth, excuse me. Big opportunity here for the Vistas. Let's see if they can scratch some more runs. Time called by Plemmel.
This is a big at-bat for Jack Plemmel here, a player that bats for the Vistas in the number 3 spot. He's a player with home run power.
Boy, they're playing him to pull the ball, too. Here's the pitch. That's a strike. Cole Schmidt, the right fielder, is playing. I'll tell you what, if he could get one down on the outside corner and pull that thing down the right field line, he could probably run forever. Because it would be a long journey for Schmidt to get to the ball if it's down the line, because he's playing way over in right center field. Plemmel calls timeout again. Here's the 0-2 pitch coming here to Plemmel. Runners at first and second, 1 out, top of the 5th pitch, down low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, cleanup hitter Kersey Harris, who has scored the only run of the ball game. We've only had 2 runs scored in the entire game, double hitter so far. And we're at top of the 5th inning. Pitch. Ooh, he almost went for that one, and it's just low. He had an idea, but he laid off it, and it was ball 2. Count evens at 2-2. 1 out here in the 5th. Vistas trying to cash in on a Mandan air, the first of the game, and then a single by Burke. Here's the 2-2 to Plemmel with runners at first and second. Oh, there's a steal of third base. Got there. What a jump there by Chase Burke. Klein Connect looked at him, and as soon as he turned back to look at the plate, Burke was going before the pitch ever went or was delivered. So let's see how that comes out. The pitch was a ball, by the way. So now runners at the corners. Burke at third, Nygaard at first. Playoff pitch. 3-2 pitch to Plemmel coming right here. Here it is. That one's going to be flied out to the right center. The catch that will score Burke. Here comes the throw to be well short. So the stolen base by Burke. Sacrifice fly to right center, but taken by the right fielder Schmidt. There's 2 down, and the Vistas now lead 2-0 on the scoreboard. Staying at first was Nygaard. Here's Kersey Harris. And they throw it to first, getting back in easily is Nygaard. Harris 1 for 2. He scored the first run of the ball game for the Vistas. Here's the pitch. There's a called strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors for the Vistas, no runs, no hits, 1 error for Mandan. Minot trying to get the sweep here. They won game 1 on a 5-hit complete game by Aiden Almy, 1-0. Logan Merck, the only run of the game, scored on a Caleb Ring single. Here's the 0-1 pitch coming here to Harris. That's high and outside. Ball 1, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner at first is Nygaard. 1 run in. Vistas lead 2-0. Nissen working on, I hate to say it because we're only 4 innings, but a perfect game, 12 up, 12 down for Mandan. Here's the pitch. That's in the dirt. Well, actually, I don't think you can call it dirt.
Yeah, in the turf, maybe?
In the turf.
Beautiful ball field here.
And you're seeing more and more of them around the country, but more so in the Midwest now. They're going to turf. Minot was kind of forced to do that. They tried to put real grass in after the flood, and it just didn't work. And they just, and it's just beautiful. There's a swing and a miss. The only bad thing about turf fields, you can't eat sunflower seeds.
Yeah, there's no seeds allowed. But the beauty is that as soon as that rain is done, you've got about 20 to 30 minutes. You're playing ball again. That's the big deal.
All right, here is the 2-2. That ball hits sharply to right center field. That's going to drop. And they're going to hold up Nygaard at second. And Kersey Harris with his second hit of the ball game with 2 outs. Minot's got another runner in scoring position. And now we're going to have a meeting with Jake Kincaid coming out. I don't know if he's going to make a change. Yeah, it looks like he's going to make a pitching change here. 1 run in the inning, 2-0 Minot leads. Kleinknecht was up to 80 pitches. So he'll come out. I'll tell you what we're going to do. Let's take a quick break here so we can find out who's going and who isn't going, that sort of thing. It's 2-0 right now. Pitching change for Mandan. Top of the 5th, Vistas lead. You're listening to Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, by Beto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, your new pitcher for the Mandan Chiefs is Easton Andreessen, left-hander. So he moves from first base to the mound. And we'll have to check to see who that first baseman's going to be. I don't know if Kleinknecht came out of the game or if he's back in. And see, we got 13 at first base.
That's actually Jacob Lyon that's going to come into the ball game.
Lyon's going to come in for Kleinknecht. Kleinknecht was not in the batting orders, so Wyand is at first base. Andreessen will try to put the fire out. Batting now, Logan Merck. Merck is struck out in fielder's choice. 0 for 1, or 0 for 2. Runners at first and second. Here's the pitch to Merck. It's a strike.
Page for your Chiefs. Now playing second base, Ben Kleinknecht. Playing first base, Jacob Lyon. Coming in the fifth, Easton Andreessen.
Here is Andreessen's pitch. Up the middle, gets through. That'll score another run. Rounding third, coming home, that will be Nygaard. Here's the throw. It's late. Minot leads 3-0. Stopping at second is Kersey Harris and a RBI single. Up the middle by the diving second baseman. Yeah, that is Kleinknecht, who's went into second base for Kuntz. But Kleinknecht could not get to it. And another RBI for Logan Merck, driving in Nygaard. 3-0. Now the batter is Kelvin Watkins, singled and struck out. He singled in the first run, back in the fourth. Pitch here. That's a called strike. So the defensive changes, now playing second or first base, Jacob Wyand, and at second base is the starting pitcher Kleinknecht. Out of the ball game is Stenson Kuntz. That one down low, gets by Huddle. Both runners will move up. So now we've got runners in scoring position at second and third. Harris at third. Merck at second. Watkins, boy, he could deliver a big blow right here for the Vistas. They lead it 3-0. One in the second, or one in the fourth, and two right now here in the fifth. Pitch. Outside. On deck, if Watkins would reach, would be Braden McCarty. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Top of the fifth inning. Vistas have put 2 across to lead 3-0 here. Pitch. Swing and a miss. There's a low pitch that he couldn't stay off of. So here is Andreessen in relief. That ball's going to be hit to center field. Lazy center field. Is that one going to drop? Yeah, it will. That'll score 2 runs. And digging for second and now says, no, I better not, is Watkins. But Dawkins, I thought, boy, left center fielder Aarons must have been playing a little deeper than I thought he was, because I thought that was going to be easily caught, but it falls in front of him. And the Vistas now lead 5-0. Again, Nick, this is just exactly what they needed.
Exactly what they needed. The momentum is certainly in their favor now, and more importantly, they've got the sticks moving with that momentum for the rest of the year. This is one of those times in the season that might just jumpstart that a little bit, trying to get some of that confidence when they're sitting in the batter's box here early on in their 2020 campaign.
8th batter to bat in this inning, Braden McCarty, 1 for 2. Pitch inside, 2-0. Andreessen in relief of Ben Kleinknecht. So I'm thinking there's the 2-1. That one's going to get into right field between first and second. Rounding second and staying there will be Kelvin Watkins. And Minot now with 4 straight base hits, 5 in this inning. They lead it 5-0. 9th hit of the ball game. And the 9th batter coming to the plate in the inning for the Vistas is Jonas Bubak, left fielder. He is 0 for 2.
Well, Andreessen came into the ball game, and he's faced 3 batters. All 3 of them have found a way to register a hit on the board.
That one, strike 1 on the inside corner. And you know how this whole inning started? It was on the strikeout that pitch got by Huddle. And the floodgates have opened since then. There's strike 2.
Been a while since the Vistas here in this 2020 campaign have found a way to muster up some runs. It's been since their opener at Williston that they were able to do so.
So here is the pitch from Andreessen. Strike 3, yeah. Bubak looked at what one. So 9 came to the plate for the Vistas in the 5th. 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 base hits, 1 big Mandan error, and there was 2 left on base. After 4.5, Vistas have broken open a bit. It's the Minot Vistas 5, Mandan nothing. This is Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond Tea Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, Vibeto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, we'll go to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Vistas lead 5-0 here. The final, and this is unofficial, but the final pitching line that I have for Ben Kleinknecht, 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs. Actually, 4 runs because the 5th run, Merck, is credited to Andreessen. Here's the first pitch, Nissen to Schmidt, the cleanup hitter. Foul ball off the right field side. So check that, 4 2/3 innings, 6 hits, 4 runs, just 2 of them earned. He had no walks and struck out 3. It's 5-0. Nissen working on a perfect game right now, and I hope I don't jinx the kid.
It must be mentioned at this point in the ball game, but yeah, absolutely. You don't want the announcers jinx at this point in the game, but
I've jinxed people in the past, too. There's a ground ball. That is Harris on to first. Got it. Good job by Harris going to his left. And he's out 6-3. 1 out in the 5th. Blake Aaron, strikeout victim in the 2nd, batting. I normally do that in basketball when I'll say, well, yeah, this free throw shooter comes to the free throw line. He's 10 out of 10, and invariably he misses the next one. There's ball 1 to Aarons. Aarons, again, struck out swinging back in the 2nd inning. Nissen, 76 mile an hour, strike there. Boy, again, I hate to beat a dead horse, but this is the first time I've seen the Nissen kid. I tell you what, he got great mechanics out there, great location. Foul ball off the first base line, down the right field line, and that'll bounce and then get over the tree, over the barrier. Again, just a beautiful night here. Sun is now shining out of the clouds. Here's the pitch. Foul back. Count remains 1-2. 1 out here in the Mandan 5th inning. Minot leads it 5-0. 1 in the 4th, and 4 more in the 5th. Aided by a huge error. The first one of this double hitter. There's a strike 3. Aaron's way behind that one. Just a fastball reared back 78 miles. And there's 2 down. That is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeout of the ball game for the left-hander Nissen. Now at the plate comes Lucas Burgum, the shortstop. Flew out to center fielder Burke to end the 2nd inning. Pitch is a strike. Boy, I tell you what, especially with the youngsters, the one thing you need to instill them is get that first strike, get ahead of the batter, because then you got the advantage. And I would think that works at any level, but especially at this level. 1-1 count, 2 outs here in the 5th. The ball hit right back at Nissen. Great defensive play. That keeps the perfect game intact. That one's probably up the middle for a single, but Nissen with the nab defensive play of the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Nobody left after 5 complete. The Minot Vistas lead it 5-0 over Mandan. This is summer baseball on the PSP Network.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, by Beto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. And Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
6th inning. Batting 9th in the lineup, right fielder, Kalen Hebert.
We go to the top of the 6th inning. Minot will send up their 9-1-2 hitters. They batted around, scoring 4 runs in that 5th inning. So leading off will be Kellen Hebert, the right fielder. Here's the pitch by Andreessen, high and outside. And this is how it all started in that 4th inning where Minot scored 4-1. Hebert struck out on a called third strike. Ball got by the catcher Huddle. He reached, and then the floodgates kind of opened up for Mandan, or for Minot. Ball back to the first base side, out of play.
That one was pretty close to your car, I think, Scott.
No. My car's down farther that way. Here is ball back, strike 2. Special thanks to Kurt Miller and his staff here at the Mandan field. Just an excellent hospitality for us today. Here is the 1-2 to Hebert. Ooh, pretty good pitch there. It must have been outside. 2-2.
Yeah, on that note, everyone up here in the press box and everyone involved for Mandan Chiefs baseball, hats off. This is a well-run program you guys have here at a beautiful ball field.
That ball hit sharply to left center field. It will drop in. Rounding first, digging for second is Hebert. Throw in, he'll dive in. He's in with a double. 10th hit of the ball game for the Vistas. And coming to the plate now, Chase Burke.
Leadoff hitter for the Vistas.
Burke, the center fielder, 1 for 3. Single to left and scored back in last inning in the 5th. Well, you could just. I'll wait till after this first pitch. Here is the first pitch to Burke. Inside ball 1. You can just see a little more of a hop in the step of the Vistas right now.
Everybody.
That's what can happen when you have a big inning like that.
Everybody up at the top of the dugout, everybody with a little chatter. Quite a bit more than we've seen any point so far in this year. They're having fun playing baseball right now, and they should be with 5-run lead. Nobody out here in the top half of the 6th inning. Good ball game so far here in the second game tonight for Minot.
0-2 pitch to Burke. Takes it outside, 1-2. Hebert with the leadoff double to left center. On deck, Nygaard. Here is the 1-2. That ball hit sharply up the middle for another single. They're going to send Hebert. Here's the throw to the plate. It'll be well short. Now going from first to second. Burke, he'll be safe. So Burke very alertly saw that throw was going to be not cut off until the pitcher cut it off just in front of home plate. And Chase Burke with an RBI single. 6-0 now, Vistas. And then he moves up on the throw home. Here's Derek Nygaard. Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits now given up in 2, 4, 6, 7 batters faced for Andreessen. There's a ball. On deck, Jack Plemmel.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shelling in a sense here in this relief effort.
Nygaard down low. Take it to 2-0. Ooh, they did call that a strike. Okay, sorry about that. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 from Andreessen after checking Burke. That'll be low. He just about got by Huddle. Go to 2-1 on the right-handed hitting shortstop, Derek Nygaard. 0 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice back in the 5th and scored. Pitch. So, boy, way behind that pitch, and it was an off-speed pitch there. High. 2-2. Nobody out here. Runner at second. One already in for the Vistas in this 6th. Stretch by Andreessen. A look at second. Here's the pitch. That one, oh boy, just stays alive by foul tipping that back to the backstop. For the Chiefs in the bottom half of the 6th would be their 7th, 8th, and 9th hitters. That one outside. Count will go full, 3-2. And right now you got the heart of the Vista lineup coming up. You got Jack Plemmel, number 3 hitter, coming up next. Pitch. That ball hit sharply again, left center field. They're going to send Burke, and Burke will score easily from second. And staying at first base is Derek Nygaard. Minot now leads 7-0. Nygaard gets an RBI single. And now Plemmel will bat. Kersey Harris on deck. Plemmel 1 for 1. He singled in the first, walked in the fourth, and then had a sacrifice RBI fly out to right field in the fifth. Batting here with the runner at first. Down low. So I'll say this much. Andreessen hasn't fooled too many Vista hitters tonight. 7-0. Minot leads it now as they kind of break this one open. That one hit down the first base line, foul. Count will even at 1-1.
No action in the bullpen for the Chiefs either at this point.
Minot now with 12 hits on the night in this game too. That one's low too. So combined in 2 games so far, they have 19 hits. But the hits here in the second game have come at timely times. That one down low. Boy, Andreessen way low there. 3-1 to the right-handed hitting first baseman for the Vistas. That's Jack Plemmel. Kersey Harris. Cleanup hitter on deck. Plemmel will hit it high chopper down the third base line, but it's foul, just foul. So count will go to 3-2. Nygaard will have to retreat back to first base, being held over there by first baseman Jacob Wyand. That ball, again, fouled down the third baseline.
Jack coming into the doubleheader with Mandan tonight, batting .296 out of the 3 spot. Those numbers should improve just a little bit here tonight. After his outing, looking to improve him even more at this at-bat with the full count.
Full count, 3-2, pitch. Hits it to the right side, right at the second baseman, Klein Connett to shortstop, back to first, fielder's choice. Couldn't complete the double play. Klein Connett to Burgum for the first out. And now Plemmel will be at first base with 1 out, and Kersey Harris, who's 2 for 3 in the ball game, has scored 2 runs. 7-0. Vistas lead it right now. Here's the throw over, getting back in. Pretty much Plemmel that time, he just kind of used all arms and didn't get a lot on it. There's a fall back.
Opportunity sponsored by Danish Silver Construction.
So the count goes to 0-1 on Harris. Right-handed hitting third baseman for the Vistas. Up high. 1-1. Logan Merck standing on deck for the Vistas. That one outside, 2-1. 7 runs, 12 hits, no errors for the Vistas. No runs, no hits, 1 error for Mandan. There's a ball hit. Is that going to find the hole? Great play by the shortstop, Burgum, but he can't get anybody. That's a great play. He had to go deep in the hole, but he had no chance to get either the base runner, Plemmel, or Harris. So Harris with his 3rd hit of the ball game. And Logan Merck will bat. He had an RBI single back in the 5th. He's 1 for 3, and he's driven in a run. So first and second for Minot as they've blown this one open in the last 2 innings. That one will be outside, ball 1. Wind's picked up just a bit here.
Yeah, it has.
Andreessen with the set, the look at second, the pitch. There's a called strike. Watkins stands on deck. He has 2 hits and 3 trips tonight and 3 RBIs. Good night for Kelvin in game 2. That one going to get by Huddle all the way to the scoreboard, or to the grandstand, excuse me.
Watkins batting in that designated hitting role here tonight. We're without Vigestead tonight, the catcher that either is usually batting in the number 4 or 5 spot and catching for the Vistas. He's got an injury that flared back up last week, so he's on the sidelines here tonight in the dugout. Morale just a little bit down before the game tonight, but he's a morale and a team guy. See him on the bottom of the screen on the PSP network, number 14. He's cheering on the comrades right now.
You bet. 3-1. Pitch. Inside. Nope, strike two. 3-2. One out. Runners at second and third. He's another one that ages me a bit because I did his dad and his uncle's games when they played back in Sawyer in the heydays. That one again by Huddle. That will score Plemmel on the wild pitch. That will move Harris up to third, and walking will be Merck. And I think Jake Kincaid has seen enough. I think we'll have another pitching change. Let's see, make sure that he makes the move right here. Yeah, we'll have a pitching change, so we're going to break away for just a bit. It is now 8-0, Vistas lead, top of the sixth inning. This is Summer Baseball on the PSP network.
The Scotch eggs at Elevation start with a perfectly hard-boiled egg surrounded by chorizo, panko breading, and the signature tangy Elevation sauce.
Don't worry, guys, we have more.
Try the Scotch eggs. You leave satisfied at Elevation.
There's lots of reasons people choose a bank. Locally owned, convenient, friendly people.
Hey Lloyd, what can I do for you today?
First Western is all of those things. But when I think about what my customers want, more than anything, they want to know they can count on me.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Not going to do it for you either, is he, Scott?
Yeah, he is. 14.
There he goes.
14 would be Cole Schmidt moves to second base. Don't know who's in right field. I think Wyan's still at first base. We'll check it. Anyway, here's Kelvin Watkins. He's 2 for 3 with 3 RBIs. Hits another one. He's going to drive in another run with his third hit. First pitch, he drills it to left field. And it's 9-0 now. Moving up to second is Merck. Watkins with his 4th RBI. And Braden McCarty will bat. Braden 2 for 3. Well, he came in, I think he was 1 for 10, 100. He's got, 4 hits in this in the double hitter. Braden behind the plate again, as Nick mentioned. Dylan Biggestead had an injury flare up. Hopefully we'll get to see him come back on Tuesday and into next week's tournament.
Absolutely. Yeah, anytime your cleanup hitter is not in the lineup and a player that is one of the captains of the team and you're without him, that certainly isn't helping the cause by any means.
9-0 Minot leads. They've scored all their runs in the last 3 innings, 8 of them in the last 2. And they're still batting with just 1 out here in the 6th. Remember, there is a 10-run rule in effect in Legion Baseball after 5 innings. But we would have to play the bottom of the 6th inning because Mandan is the home team. Here's the 2-1, if Minot would score another one. And it looks like they may. They're going to send Merck. Oh, boy, good throw right here. And out at the plate is Logan Merck. He really didn't stand a chance right there. What a throw by Blake Ahrens right there.
Yeah, nice gun from center field, and that thing was a howitzer finding its way off to home plate, and the stop was made to keep it from going to a 10-0 lead for the Vistas. Excellent play from Ahrens, who did a nice job on the hill in game number 1, by the way. Went in 7 1/3 inning.
6 1/3.
6 1/3, I'm sorry.
There's a strike called to Bubak. This is a second straight inning now that Minot has batted around the order. Bubak batting. He is 0 for 3, fielder's choice, fly out, and struck out looking back to end the 5th. 9-0. Minot's got 15 hits now. Pitch. Down low. On deck, number 9 hitter. Again, he started this thing with a double. Talon Hebert. 2-4. 5 hits in this inning alone. 6 hits, 6 hits in this inning. And that should end the inning. Lazy fly ball to right center. Right fielder underneath it to make the play. And that will end the 4th inning, or the 6th inning, but Minot again coming up with 4 runs on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 base hits, no Mandan errors, 2 men left on base. After 5.5, it's all Vistas. Minot 9, Mandan nothing. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
This presentation on the PSP network is brought to you by Don Bissett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, Vibeto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Mandan trails this thing right now 9-0. But the story of the ball game now is not only that the bats came alive for the Vistas, but that Eli Nissen, the left-hander on the mound, is perfect through 5 innings. 15 up, 15 down. He's also got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strikeouts. Leadoff hitter will be the catcher, who is catching now is Ben Kleinknecht. He'll be followed by Bogner, and then I think it's Wyan that will bat in that number 9 spot. Basically what they did is they gave up the designated hitter. But then I got to figure out who. I will wait, because we did have that change in right field when Schmidt moved into second base. Here's Nissen's pitch. 0-2.
Man, that thing's a rocket.
I wonder how many 3. And I wish we had that count, but I wonder how many 3-ball pitches or batters he's had tonight. If it's any, it's not a lot. That one's popped up high on the right side. Plemmel, drifting, stays in fair territory, makes the play. 1 out in the 6th. Avery Bogner, the third baseman, lined out to second in the 3rd. If you catch that number, Nick, the kid on deck, just let me know.
Sure will.
Here is Bogner. First pitch is a little bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. 62 pitches for Nissen through almost 6 innings. Back into the backstop net here at BNC National Bank Field here in Mandan. That one down low, 2-1 now. Bogner, the number 8 hitter. Number 9 hitter is going to be a new hitter because Kuntz was taken out when they made the pitching change. There's 3-1. One of the rare 3-ball pitches or 3-ball counts in this game for Eli Nissen. And he just lost the perfect game with the walk. So there will be no perfect game, but the no-hitter is still intact.
Setting ninth in the lineup for your Chiefs, first baseman, Jacob Wyand.
Okay, Wyand is in there. Jacob Wyand, he'll be the first, he's in there, first base. He came in on the pitching change, so he bats for the first time. So the perfect game is over, but boy, still a chance for a no-hitter. Here's Nissen. Boy, he was high, and the last few pitches he's been high. Could be that the young kid is getting a little tired. That one falls back to the third base side, just to the right of us.
Ball opportunity sponsored by Dana Schlomer Construction.
Mandan at Grand Forks on Monday. Vistas at Dickinson on Tuesday. Ready, Nissen, pitch. That one's fouled back as well. Count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, leadoff hitter Anthony Johnson.
I think Bully Pulpit sounds like a good idea for us.
I've never played the course.
You've never played Bully Pulpit?
Never had the opportunity. That one's high, 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here. In the bottom of the 6th inning. Stretch. The look at first. The pitch by Nissen. That one's high. I think that's going to get out of play. Being chased down. No. Oh, almost not. Just got over the net. Catcher McCarty went after it. I thought it was going to get a little bit farther over. In fact, I thought maybe it'd get this far and you could reach. Oh,
right there,
there's a
yes.
screen. There's a screen there.
I would have been all over that, Scotty.
Stretch by Nissen. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 1 out in the 6th. And he goes, strike 3.
7 Ks now in the ball game for Nissen.
So 2 outs. We'll go to the top of the order. It'll be Anthony Johnson. He's struck out swinging and grounded back to pitcher Nissen. 0 for 2. No hits yet for Mandan. Nissen has walked 1. There's a strike. For Minot in the top half of the 7th inning, they'll have Hebert for the 3rd straight inning will lead off. So Minot's batted around 2 innings in a row. 1-1 on Johnson. On deck is Easton Andreessen, who now, I think, is playing right field. Started at first, moved to the mound, and then I think he's now the right fielder. And there's a steal of second base. We'll give him a stolen base, but they basically just gave him the base. Pitch was a strike, 1-2. Actually, the on-deck person is Tate Jablonski. He must have been the one that went into right field on the pitching change. There's strike 3 on a called 3rd strike. Mandan's down, no runs, no hits, no errors. They left one after 6 complete. Eli Nissen, 3 outs away from a no-hitter. After 6 complete, it's Minot 9. Mandan, nothing. This is summer baseball on the PSP network.
This presentation on the PSP network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, by Beto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
9-0, we go to the top of the 7th inning. Diamond T Ranch is proud to bring you Minot Vistas baseball. Diamond T Ranch, home for Premier Hereford Cattle, just south of Minot. Former Vista State champions Luke Eric and John Erickson from Diamond T Ranch wish the Minot Vistas and all the competitors good luck this season. Visit Diamond T Ranch ND.com. And also Planet Pizza area's largest laser tag playground. Free delivery 852-1700. 20 years in the Magic City. It's Planet Pizza. It's out of this world. To the top of the 7th, leading off for the 3rd straight inning, Tellen Hebert. Hebert on the day is 1 for 2. Let's see. He's 1 for 3. A double and scored in the 6th. Reached on the catcher's error in the 5th and struck out swinging back in the 3rd. Nine runs, 15 hits, no errors for the Vistas. Here's the pitch, 1-1, strike 2. For the Chiefs, no runs, no hits. They've committed 1 error. And that's really the error that kind of really opened the floodgates to start that 4-run 5th inning. Pitch. Grounded at the plate. Into the Minot dugout. Again, Dickinson, is that a 5:30 Minot start or is that Mountain?
I think that's Mountain time start.
So that'll be 6:30 Minot time. Double hitter from the Queen City.
Looking forward to it. I don't recall ever making it to that ball field down there before.
It's been a long time since I've been there, and I know it's changed a lot. There's strike 3 called on Hebert. He took that looking. So 1 out. We'll go to the top of the order. Chase Burke, 2 for 4, 2 singles. He's got an RBI, and he's scored 2 runs. Minot busted this thing open in the 5th and 6th inning, scoring 4 in each to take this 9-0 lead. Boy, that one's hit high behind the plate, but it's going to get out of play. Still not a bad crowd on hand here. Sure can tell it's not real summer yet because that sun goes down, she cools off real quick.
A few blankets out there, a lot of sweatshirts. Nobody's really
Hey, it's North Dakota.
overly warm here tonight.
It's North Dakota. Hey, at least the wind ain't blowing. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Burke down low, 2-1.
Except for us in this press box, I'm telling you, this is just a fantastic ball field. Mandan's got a real gem here. They should be proud of this
Again,
place
I
without a doubt.
told you, I that's how long I've been around. I was in the old broadcast booth. And they didn't have windows like this, so if there was a foul ball third base side, you took your own life in your hands. 2-1 the count on Chase Burke, or 3-1, excuse me, 1 out. You're in the 7th. Strike 2, full count now. On deck is Derek Nygaard. Yeah, just in those 2 innings, Minot had 8 runs on 11 hits. And that's ball 4. Burke on for the 3rd time tonight. That'll bring Derek Nygaard to the plate. Flew out in the 1st, lined out in the 3rd, reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 5th. And then singled in a run in the 6th. He is 1 for 4. That's a strike. Plemmel hoping to get his at bat here in the 7th. Throw over to first by Huddle. Diving back in is Burke. Don't think you'll see Burke running here with a 9-0 lead. Yeah, he is. Throw down by Klein Connect is not in time. Stolen base for Chase Burke.
Oh, there's only so many reps in the summer, I think, Scott, is maybe the way Pat Arnston looks at that.
All right, so it's 0-2 on the right-handed hitting Nygaard. 1 out here in the 7th. 9-0 Vistas in control. Good pitch there by Huddle, just a little low. Huddle, the 3rd Mandan pitcher. Klein Connect went the first 4 2/3. Andreessen went 2/3. And now Huddle. That one's fouled at the plate. it will remain 1-2. For Mandan, their last chance in the 7th, it'll be their 2, 3, and 4 hitters again. Eli Nissen lost his bid for the perfect game in the 6th with a walk, but he still has the no-hitter intact going to the bottom of the 7th. And stepping off and chasing Burke back to second base is Huddle. Minot would raise their overall and statewide standings record to 6-4 with a sweep here. Be their second sweep of the year as they swept Bismarck to open up this season and lost 2 to West Fargo, split with the 2 Fargo teams.
Bismarck or Williston to open the year?
Williston, I meant. Did I say Williston?
Said Bismarck. That's okay.
It's Williston. Fall out to the right side. That one could be close.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they can do against Bismarck. They're talked about as being.
Yeah, you look at Bismarck, they're 1-2 and 3-2 overall, but they are so deep in pitching. And they've got arguably the best pitcher in the state in Cade Feeney, who's on his way to NDSU to play baseball. And I know they've got other kids that can throw it pretty good too. Burke will tag up. This is a high ball to center field. He won't go anywhere. So Nygaard flies out to Aarons in center field. 2 outs. Jack Plemmel will bat. He is 1 for 2. Singled in the 1st, walked in the 4th, had a sacrifice RBI fly ball in the 5th, and then reached on a fielder's choice and scored in the 6th. 2 outs here, top of the 7th inning. I think the only drama left in this one is to see if Eli Nissen can complete the no-no. Here is Plemmel, the Vista first baseman. Pitch. Strike. So, Nick, you'll Dickinson games, and do you have a plan yet for the tournament next week?
No solid plan yet. We're going to for sure cover all the Vistas games.
Okay. There's a wild pitch. And so stay tuned to your Twitter account, Facebook account, whatever, once the schedule comes out.
100%. We'll have coverage of the Vistas games at the tournament, probably the championship game of that tournament as well. We'll see if we could cover the remaining games that will take place at legendary Corbett Field.
That's a pop fly right side. Will it stay fair? Chasing it is first baseman. Good catch over there by first baseman Jacob Wyan. And the Vistas are done in the 7th. No runs, no hits, no errors, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. Eli Nissen 3 outs away from a no-hitter. The Vistas lead it 9-0. This is Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
To the bottom of the 7th inning. It'll be the last chance here for the Mandan Chiefs, trailing 9-0. But again, the only drama left in this one is to see if Eli Nissen, the Minot Vista pitcher, can complete the no-hitter. Buying or selling a home? Let 701 Realty's Andrew Goodmanson make your experience positive. Call him today at 701-240-1965. And PSP Network is the home for the top games and best competition in Western North Dakota. Follow PSP Network on Facebook at the PSP Network, and make sure to follow PSP Network on Twitter, Network PSP, to stay up to date. That's twice, and I've done a pretty good job.
You're all over it.
Here's first pitch to the leadoff hitter, Easton. No, this is Tate Jablonski.
Tate Jablonski, that's correct.
Yeah, that's where he moved into right field. Tate Jablonski, first at bat of the doubleheader, strike 1-1-1. He'll be followed by Isaac Huddle and then Cole Schmidt, the 2, 3, and 4 hitters, although Jablonski is a pinch hitter. He'll pop it up, get out of play off the left side. I'm rooting for Eli Nissen, not just because he's a Vista, but be a great way to do my first baseball game in about 7-8 years with a young kid going out and throwing a no-hitter.
Absolutely it would. Not every day you get to see that happen.
Here's the 1-2. That one gets by McCarty in the turf. Let's say in the black turf. Because, again, you can't call it in the dirt anymore. Now, Mandan's done a nice job with this facility here. There's a ball hit. That is going to be Merck. Will he have time? Go throw. Got him. Pretty good play by Merck there. We're 2 outs away from a no-hitter for Eli Nissen. Batter will be Isaac Huddle. He's flied out and lined out.
Third in the lineup.
And this ain't the only facility in Mandan that has been renovated. Their football field, Ferris Field, has been renovated with some major improvements, including artificial turf there, too. Boy, back in North Dakota 5 years ago, nobody had turf. And now everybody's getting it. You know, you look at Minot, we got Corbett, and then we got the 2 softball diamonds up in South Hill that are all turfed. There's some great complexes around the state of North Dakota for baseball and softball, youth and adult.
Yeah, you think about Dwayne Carlson Stadium and Herb Parker as well.
Yeah, I
the
forgot
football
about them.
fields.
Yeah. 1-2 count here to the left-handed hitting Isaac Huddle. Just missed 2-2. Ooh, Nissen wanted that one.
That would have been his 9th K of the ball game, by the way, Scott.
He wanted that one. So Eli Nissen. 2-2 to Huddle, the third hitter in the Mandan order. He goes 3-2. Cole Schmidt, cleanup hitter, now playing second base, will bat next. Here's the 3-2. That one's hit down the left field line. The no-hitter is not intact anymore, and racing for second with a double is Huddle. And he placed that right down the line, and Jacob Bubach could not run it down. But still, a great outing here for Eli Nissen, and now I think Pat Arnson's going to make a move. It was his 88th pitch. So a good round of applause for Eli Nissen from this crowd here, and he deserves it. A one-hitter through 6 1/3, and I was thinking that's what Coach Arnson was doing with a 9-0 lead. Coach Arnson put him out there, giving him the opportunity for a no-hitter, saying, if you give up a hit, son, I'm getting you out of there. But there's still a lot of baseball to be played. I think we'll just keep it right here.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. Into pitch for mine, it will be Tyler Harbort. He's another left-hander. But I'll tell you what, personally, that's the first time I've seen Eli Nissen this year, and he impressed me. And the thing about it is, I don't know if they've got an overpowering starting pitcher. I mean, Chase Burke throws the ball pretty hard. Nissen kid throws it pretty hard. But they've got a lot of guys that can give them innings on the mound.
Yeah, I think the Vistas are fortunate in that sense, and I think that there's a handful of these guys that are young enough, Scott, where they're going to pave their way now for the Vistas and try to blaze that trail a little bit for not only this year but the next year, or maybe a year after that even, for the Vistas moving forward.
At Minot's Finest Collision Center, we ensure the proper procedures are followed to repair your vehicle so that the safety features are maintained to keep you and your family safe. We are more than an auto body repair shop. We are Minot's Finest. Call them today at 839-0989. Also buying or selling a home? Well, that's 701 Realty. Andrew Goodmanson, make your experience positive. Call him today at 701-240-1965. So Nissen will go 6 1/3 innings, giving up 1 hit. He walked 1, struck out 8. Not a bad outing for the young man. And what we had there is Harbort just exchanging places with Nissen, because Nissen was not batting in the game. So here's Cole Schmidt. Oh, this ain't Cole Schmidt. This will be Drew Gerhardt. Drew Gerhardt batting here. He'll fall it back off Harbort. So Minot would move to 6-4 in the statewide standings, and also 6-4 overall. With this win, Mandan would drop to 1-4 in the statewide standings and 3-7 overall. Pitch. Ground ball. Harris checks the runner. Throws to first, 2 down. 2 down, Minot to 1 out away for the sweep here on the road against the Mandan Chiefs.
Fifth in the lineup for your Chiefs. Center fielder,
Here's Blake Ahrens. He has struck out swinging twice. And that will be strike 1.
In the win that the Vistas had against Fargo Post 2, it was Harbort that came in to seal the deal that day as well at legendary Corbett Field in the win for the Vistas that afternoon.
That will be a hit right there. Hit down the left side, diving both Harris and Nygaard, but neither one of them could make a play.
For your Chiefs, shortstop Lucas Burgum.
Now it's Lucas Burgum, the shortstop. He is flied out and grounded back the pitcher. Stretched by Harbort. The look at first, nobody covering over there. Harbort not worried about these runners at all. In fact, I would think if Ahrens wants to run, they just let him take second base. 1-0 count, swing and miss, 1-1. One ball, one strike here in the 7th inning. Minot will win this. 2 shutouts for the Vistas today. 1-0 in the first game. 9-0 here, and now we have a 1-2 count on Lucas Burgum. So a 2-hit. Well, better not to jump the gun here. Here's Harbort. That one's going to be hit, and good play there by Nygaard to Merck, and this one's in the book. So for Mandan in the top half, or bottom half of the 7th inning, no runs on a hit, or on 2 hits, excuse me, no errors, 2 left. Final score, Vistas scored 9 in the middle 3 innings. They win it to take home the sweep. It was the Minot Vistas 9, the Mandan Chiefs nothing. We'll come back to recap Game 2 and the day. This is Summer Baseball on the PSP Network.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
It's a 4th of July sales explosion at Don Bassett Hyundai. Through the month of June, celebrate the freedom of a 3-year, 30,000-mile lease on our 2019 Hyundai Elantra GT N-Line. One hot and sporty car, and only $289 a month. Or our 2019 Ioniq Hybrid that averages 55 miles per gallon, only $297 per month. Call 852-3300 for details. These deals won't last long, so get to Don Bassett Hyundai on top of Minot's North Hill.
This presentation on the PSP Network is brought to you by Don Bassett Motors, Diamond T Ranch, First Western Bank and Trust, Lowe's Printing, Planet Pizza, Ryan Chevrolet, Shields, by Beto Orthodontics, Homesteaders, Tires Plus,
Well, welcome back here to BNC National Bank Field here in Mandan. Minot takes the sweep on the road today. 1-0 in Game 1, 9-0 in Game 2. And we almost had a feat done here tonight, but congratulations goes out to Eli Nissen, who had 6 1/3 innings of no-hit baseball. He also had 5 1/3 innings of perfect game before walking, and then he gave up a hit with 1 out in the 6th. He was taken out. Harbort came down and gave up another hit and got out of the inning. But I think the big thing, great pitching performances. First by Almy in the first game, and then Nissen and Harbort in his second game. But I think the biggest key in this ball game, and I think the one thing that Pat Arnson will take away from especially game number 2, is we finally broke out, and when we had guys in scoring position, they had a chance to score, and they delivered. And that you could just see the confidence level go up when they had that big inning back-to-back in the 5th and the 6th.
Well, you have the perfect defense with Albee pitching the shutout, and then you have the same thing in game number 2 with Nissen almost on the verge of the perfect game. He was fantastic tonight, and then they got the bat swinging just a bit. The Vistas have a lot to be proud of after a win here in Mandan. Picks up win number 6 of the year for the Vistas in the sweep over Mandan, who falls now in the year to 3-7. The Vistas should be happy with the win tonight for good reason. 9-0 in game number 2, 1-0 in game number 1. The Vistas got the job done on the road tonight for a beautiful night of baseball.
Hey, Nick, it was a lot of fun. It's like I said, it's been about 7 years since I have done a baseball broadcast, and it was really a lot of fun to come back and do it. And God willing, hopefully I can do some down the road too.
Absolutely. Scotty, we appreciate you tonight. We appreciate all you fans for joining us tonight on the PSP Network. Make sure to follow us on Twitter at Network PSP and also on Facebook as well to stay up to date with all the games across the region. Scotty, thanks for your time tonight.
You bet.
Fantastic job. For Scott Cattell, I'm Nick Holberg signing off from the Mandan Ballpark. Until next Tuesday when the Vistas are in Dickinson, good night and God bless.